Today we're going to be replacing a hard drive in a DirecTV DVR. And I don't know what model it is, it's probably underneath it, but I'm not going to go looking for it, so who cares. And my finger just popped. Anyways, that cover that's on the top, you basically want to remove the screws on the back. There's going to be one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. A total of 5. They're very annoying to get out if you don't have the right Torx with the hollowed out metal in it. So I was able to get that out with a T10 Torx. The little hole or little pin was down far enough where I can get that in there and get them out. Well, anyways, to replace the drive, you want to get a little. I just get a little Torx, a T10 or whatever, and just push on that pin, or maybe you can get at it with your nails, and then push on that little pin. Unscrew this ground right here, or if you have the security T10 Torx, you can get at it from there, but it's got a nice handy cross point right there, so just take that ground up there. And then you're going to have to take this front bezel off to get at 2 screws there, or the one here and the one there. So basically just pull up on these tabs and then pull these out, and then there's 4 of them on the bottom you'll need to lift up on, and you can get the bezel out. Also, before you do this, just fucking remove your access card and put that in a safe spot, and don't forget to put it back in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remove the bezel. Also, when you start taking the bezel off, be careful that you don't tear this flex foil cable. So, here we go. Okay, now you're going to want to push these stupid little pin things in. Push on them like that. Alright, that's out. Push on that one. Push it in. And then get your little cross point screwdriver. Get in there and undo it. And we were in here earlier cleaning this thing out. And I'm a pretty good guesser. I was trying to guess what type of hard drive that this thing has in it, and I guessed Seagate. Oh, and don't forget to undo your power and SATA cables. And I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a Seagate. And I open it and we pull it out, and guess what it is? A Seagate. I'm good. Now you're gonna want to remove 3 screws on this side holding the drive in, and then the 1 screw that's holding the drive in on this side. And when you're done doing that, take the hard drive out and you put in your new hard drive. In this case, we're going with a 500 gigabyte Western Digital Green Power hard drive. We just got it because it was cheap. It's actually much lighter than this one, although this heatsink is probably, I don't know how much it weighs, but we'll find out here in a minute. But just judging by this, it's pretty heavy. But right now, this is a Seagate, 300 gigabyte drive. So we'll have a lot more space. And also, before you just go ahead and start tearing into your box, you want to just take those cables there and just set this drive on top of this, and just run it. Just let it format it and do all of its stuff, which I just did. And there's a noticeable improvement in speed when you're flipping through the guide and stuff. So it's actually a lot better. This drive is starting to make some weird noises, like, you know, never even right sounds. So it's time to get it replaced. It's been on for 3 years, recording non-stop. So and I've already tried this drive out like I just said, and it's already working so much better. So let's go ahead and put it in the cage, slap it back in there, and test it out. Everything is back in, all hooked up. Your ground is back up. These are easier to put back in now that I've figured out how to use them. This DVR is actually noticeably lighter. This thing weighs maybe equal to 3 of these drives, or maybe 2 of them. Nice. Hope this fan is working. Maybe I wonder if it's temperature controlled. It probably is. Because when I had the one drive here unplugged, it was the fan wasn't on. Now before you go putting your cover back on, just hook everything back up and then make sure it works. And then if it all works, put your cover back on and put your annoying fucking screws back in. Oh shit, my battery's about to die. List. Still kind of slow when it's first starting out. Guide. Guide. There we go. And just press it. Exit. Good. Guide. Comes up faster. Scroll through the list. Much faster. I'm rapidly pressing it. Before it would lock up. And then it would keep going. List. Alright. Much better. Gotta go. My battery's gonna die. And really, changing out the hard drive and everything is probably a one Pepsi job.